The book of St. Matthew, chapter 24, verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakahakadash. I want to give double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that taught us the truth and rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, 144,000 men, right? From each nation from Israel, and to the 1/3 men, women, and children of Israel, right? And to the Israelite foreigners who has the appearance of the heathens, but their lineage, seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Shalom. I want to make a quick video about technology in the Bible, right? And it's there, right? It being prophesied, right? So I just want to jump into this real quick here. Matthew 24 and 14, I'm going to read again. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come, right? And how is that going to happen, right? Because starting from our apostles, from Apostle Tahar on down to the elders, man, hey, this word has been going out without a private jet, so to speak, like these false prophets, prosperity preachers use, right? Saying they need to go around the world to spread the word. Hey, but the YouTube has been the engine of that. And how does the YouTube work? From technology, right? The satellites, the phones, all the way down to you know what, the the chips, pretty much. You know, you really can't even say that word too much. So let me go on to the inventor, this guy here, George Joseph Lauer the third, right? And it's funny how his name is 6 letters in each of his names, 666, right? But pretty much he was an engineer at IBM, and he did the devised the coding, right? And this is for barcodes. Mainly, you see this. You have to use a barcode to buy and sell things. Sounds familiar? So pretty much, you know what? Eventually, Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, what he wants to do is to put this barcode inside of you via the rice grain, the electronic rice grain, right? So that he can have total control of your mind, body, and soul. All right, want to separate you, you Israelites, you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, from your power, from your spiritual power. Okay, you just having your cell phone is not enough, right? And also these barcodes and you know what they call them, microprocessors and all that. It goes into the ICBMs too. Let's get that. So we see right here, this guy here, the inventor of the barcode, right? So you can also see this too. Those are the pretty much, you see, we just saw that he was the inventor of the UPC barcode. In order for you to buy and sell, see right here as it says, these 2 lines where those arrows are, that's where the electrical number 6 when it reads it. All right, and that's for every barcode, right? Okay, now let's get technology of ICBMs. Technology, innovation, and the ICBM, which is the intercontinental ballistic missiles, nuclear weapons, right? So let's read this real quick. Both the Soviet Union and the United States, which is the Soviet Union is compared to as Gog and Magog, and the United States is Babylon, man, aka Babylon, right? Soviet Union is also known as the Bear. Develop powerful missiles to deliver nuclear weapons. The United States deployed the Atlas, Titan, Minuteman, and Peacekeeper. That's funny, Peacekeeper, when they're the biggest warmonger. Babylon, that is. You know, all of you Edomites, okay? Everywhere you go, death follows you and destruction, right? Destroy the earth and destroy the people of the earth, all right? And the true peacekeeper is the Prince of Peace, Yahweh Shah, who you people ignorantly call Jesus, right? Intercontinental ballistic missiles on land and the Polaris Poseidon and Trident submarine launch ballistic missiles at sea. Here's my point. With advances in technology, okay, missiles become more accurate. Remember that. Could be launched on short notice and could carry multiple warheads. These advances, which made missiles more effective, also made them more inviting targets for attack. So let's go into it's funny, Russia got a missiles that's called Satan 1 and Satan 2 also, right? So let's go to the scriptures real quick. Let's go to Joel 2 and 3. I'm gonna start at you know what? Before I go there, let's go this. Isaiah 54 and 16. Behold, I have created the smith, and this is Yahweh, man, that bloweth the coal in the fire, and that bring forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy. So the Lord created Esau, Edom to destroy the earth, right? Like it says in Proverbs 16 and 4. All right. The Lord created all things, even the wicked, for the day of evil. Roughly paraphrasing, right? Because that smith, when you go into that smith, that's the scientists that you know, split the atom. Okay, that make these nuclear weapons, right? Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coal in the fire, and that bring forth an instrument for his works, and I have created the waster to destroy. This goes into that Oppenheimer. All right, he said he was the destroyer of worlds, right? Verse 17, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper. Okay, yeah, we don't have any carnal weapons, us being of the hopeful elect. All right, Lord willing, we are of the elect, right? Because we the elect don't have any carnal weapons to fight Esau Edom with his sword, man. That's his blessing. Our blessing is knowing and understanding these scriptures through the Holy Spirit, man. This is what's going to conquer all of that, right? No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, which we do when we prophesize and make these videos, right? Of the Lord, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord, right? So, got that right there where the Lord created the waster. Now, remember, the missiles is the Lord's armory too. Now let's go back to my Joel 2 and 3. And this is going into those missiles, man. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burned. That's talking about the missiles, right? The land is as the Garden of Eden before them. That's talking about the earth, right? And behind them a desolate wilderness, and nothing shall escape them. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. Because they didn't have the term ICBMs back then, or missile heads or anything. All right, he's just explaining what he saw in the vision, right? The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. Like the noise of chariots on the top of mountains, shall they leap like noise of flame, of fire that devoured the stubble. as a strong people set in battle array. Before their face, the people shall be much pained. All faces shall gather blackness. Hey, just like that false alarm in Hawaii a couple of years back, when those people were, it was all fun and games, and then all of a sudden, nuclear missile message came up that, hey, those people, blackness was all over their faces, man, right? And the beloved brother in Hawaii, Yahawada, hey, man, he got right on the phone and made a video. The brother didn't even look shook, man, right? Verse 7, they shall run like, here's my point, they shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. And we know who's the Lord of hosts, Yahweh, right? The man of war. Exodus 15:3, right? And they shall march everyone on his way, and they shall not break their ranks. That sounds familiar, what we just read, right? As far as in that article. Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk everyone in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. Okay? They shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb up upon the houses. They shall enter at the windows like a thief. Okay? So this is regarding those missiles, man. So let's go back to that article. See, with advances in technology, missiles became more accurate. That's the point I want to get. That's describing the accuracy of them. Neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk everyone in his path. And when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. Okay? So, yeah, that's technology right there. That's technology in the scriptures. And you got the microprocessor and all of that in there. So it's not going to go just like when you light firecrackers on their 4th of July folly day that they have, right? So now let's go to Wisdom of Solomon. The Lord created everything, man. So why wouldn't he have technology in the last in the scriptures, right? This is Solomon, man. For he have given me certain knowledge of the things that are namely to know how the world was made and the operation of the elements. Okay? That's it right there. The operation of the elements. Let's get the definition of operation. Operating. Controlling the function of. All right, we know the Lord controls everything. Yahweh Shem Yahushua controls everything, right? Work, make, go, control, manage, steer, guide, pilot, right? Like I said, they should not break their ranks. Intervene. Hey, that's what we're going to have, a divine intervention for salvation, right? Okay, so now let's go back. Here you are. And this is the infamous, camp poster that we have at camp, okay, that we show. And this is, philosophy, all these things that you see in the left-hand corner. Hey, some of them you can't read. This is, you find all this stuff on the internet, right? Revelation 13, right? And look at this right here. Everybody knows what this is. See? Right up there. The barcode. Now, let's go to, and how these things work through satellite. Here it is. You can use your credit card and send somebody money, via Cash App or whatever, and they get it in a matter of nanoseconds, man. All right. So now let's go to some more technology in the scriptures. Let's go Psalms 19. I'm going to go 1 through 8. To the chief musician, a psalm of David. The heavens declare the glory of Yahweh, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. And the firmament is outside Earth where the satellites are in orbit, right? Day unto day utters speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. Right. So, hey, GMS, we're the only group that's putting up videos 24/7, man. Somebody's putting up a new video every hour of the day. It's so much videos you can't keep up, man. Pushing the gospel, right? Day unto day utter speech, and night unto night show knowledge. There is no such nor no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Hey, you got the thing called Babel now. You got the translation button. You know, if people in other countries can look at the prophets all over the world on the four corners of the earth, right? That's how the gospel is being spread. Like I read in Matthew 24, right? There is no speech nor language which their voice is not heard. Their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. How could that happen? This is the Old Testament, man. Quit playing. And them have he set a tabernacle for the sun, which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber. And that's Yahweh Shai, man, right? And rejoice as a strong man to run a race. His going forth is from the end of the heaven, and his circuit unto the ends of it. Man, that's technology. And there is nothing here from the heat thereof. Okay, because knowledge is really, you know, you walking with a library in your pocket with these phones, man. You have a walking computer. You don't have to go to the library like the apostles and elders did 30, 40 years ago, going to libraries, man. They laid the groundwork. That's why we give salutations to them and honor to the apostles, man. All right, that rule well, because they did the hard legwork, right? But now it's on the internet. All right, and they're able to teach us through the internet. I've never met the apostles in person, right? And there's nothing here from the heat thereof. The law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. All right. Hey, we fools for Hamashiach, man. We didn't go to these seminary schools, or what we call them cemetery schools, right? Because that's the congregation of the dead. Plantation Christianity is over with. There's no answers. It's dead. All right. It never was alive anyway, right? Verse 8, the statutes of the Lord are right, rejoicing the heart. The commandment of the Lord is pure, enlightening the eyes. All right. So yeah, we were enlightened when we saw the apostles and elders come on to the YouTube, man. You know, and hey, don't let nobody try to shame you, saying, oh, where did you learn that? Off the internet? Yeah, the same platform that you learn your wickedness from. Okay. Yeah, we learned it. We got our we were guided into, you know, hopefully receiving salvation, man. What else is there in this world, man? Nothing, right? For Job 20 and 27, the heavens shall reveal his iniquity. Hey, we learning how Esau Edom is wicked through the internet, man. That's where we get most of the information of them from. Hence the reason why they have what they take down videos, or they call it false news, fake news, or what have you, right? That's why they call it that, because all the things that he were proud of, putting us in slavery, you know, raping, robbing, and pillaging people. You know, he was proud of that. Now he's not. That's why you have this thing called CRT, critical race, you know, theory, and you know, conspiracy and all that kind of stuff. Why? The heavens shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him. Yeah, I get the rest of this. The increase of his house shall depart. This is why you have division amongst the people, and against his house, Satan against Satan. Hey, the kingdom can't stand, right? And his goods shall flow away in the day of his wrath. This is the portion of the wicked man from Yahweh, and the heritage appointed unto him by Yahweh. Right, getting exposed, man. All right. Now let's get Daniel 12. How he getting exposed? Through technology in the scriptures. That's how he's getting exposed, man. Here it is. Daniel 12 and 4. But thou, O Daniel, Salaki, let me just, you know what? Let me just get all of it from the top. And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which stand for the children of thy people. That's the Israelites, right? And mainly the elect, because that's all. Hey, 2/3 of our people are not going to get it on this side, man. 2/3 so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, like it says in Romans 11:7, Israel have not obtained what it seek for, man. Roughly paraphrasing. Okay, so they can't get it. The Lord has blinded them and made them deaf spiritually, right? Great prince which stand for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble. This is Jacob trouble coming, man. What? Such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. All right, so it's gonna be like Hotel Rwanda on steroids, man. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake. Right, just not knowing who you are, man. All right, you calling yourself black, Latino, Indian, man, you're dead, man. Spiritually, you don't know your heritage, right? Some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament. And they that turn many to righteousness, how we do that, man? Through the internet. All right, people look at videos. That's how I got turned on. Some majority of everybody got turned on, right? As the stars forever and ever. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book even to the time of the end. And aren't we at the time of the end? And now we have the understanding. How do we get the understanding? Through the internet. All right, the apostles and elders teaching, right? Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. Okay, that's through these phones, man. Which is what? Technology. Okay. So now let's get the book of Revelation. The times we're in now, revealing of things. Revelation 13 and 13. And he do great wonders. Who's the he? Edom and the wicked. You know what? I'll jump up. 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. That's the Democrat and Republican Party, man. You know, they come very meek and peaceful. They come with peace, but really they're getting ready to destroy you, just like this serpent sauce they want to put into everybody. Okay, they come in. We're doing this for your safety type of rhetoric, right? Verse 12, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, which is that Roman Empire, man. Now this is the extension of Rome, America, right? Mystery Babylon, okay? And caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed, right? When they came back in the Renaissance, when they came out of those caves, man. All right? Caucasians, that's the reason why they're called Caucasians, cave dwellers, right? The wild man. Verse 13, and he do great wonders, so that he make fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Hey, he's the first one that dropped atomic bombs, Nagasaki and Hiroshima, right? Edom, that's the only nation that did that, so-called white people, man. Now you saying everybody else can't have the weapon you got. Come on, man. And deceive them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles. That's technology, man. Which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. Okay, that's, they can change, they can do anything with those computers. They even have it now with the robot dogs, and you best believe they have like Terminator cyborg type soldiers too, right? Saying to them that dwell on the earth that they shall make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall both speak, and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast shall be killed. And he calls all, both small and great, rich and poor, that barcode, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the name, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding, which is the elect, right, count the number of the beast, for it is the man of a number. It is the number of a man, and his number is 636. Okay, so all these things tie in, man. The prophecies of the, the electrical rice grain going in us, right? Him trying to put it in Salakia, him trying to put that rice grain in us, right? Then the technology that's going to guide those nuclear weapons, right? That's technology. Okay, because when he tries to implement that, and he come against, a standard is going to have to be lifted, and the Lord is going to come in those chariots, which you people call UFOs. Okay, the chariots of Israel. Hey, and best believe that's top notch. That's most high technology right there. So we know it goes without saying how much technology that the chariots have, man, how they move around. Okay. So now, us waiting for the prophecies of the MOTB, okay, for the nukes to fly. Boom. I'm going to end it off with this right here. Isaiah 26 and 20. Salakia, if it's long, man. I just had to get these out. Come, my people. Who's the Lord's people, man? It's going to be the elect of Israel, man. All right. Enter thou into thy chambers, which is the chariot, man. Okay. The chariots of Israel, salvation. And shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself as it were for a little moment, until the indignation, which is righteous anger, which him coming back with the chariots. Okay. The nukes got to be flown. Okay. Those chips have to go into people, man. All right. That's why the indignation is going to come, man. Be overpassed. Okay. So, hey, man, the technology is in the scriptures, man. All right. And it's all over the place. And this was prophesied years, thousands of years prior, man. That's how beautiful the Lord is, man. And everybody knows about the MOTB, man. Even atheists and heathens, man. So we are in these times. Technology is definitely in the scriptures. Okay. And the sword that was the blessing for Esau Edom, he's going to be destroyed by that sword and the technology that was given to him. All right. And then the kingdom of heaven is going to come in, man. The kingdom of Israel, man. Yasharallah, under Yahushua, King David, the 144,000, man. Okay. So with that, I pray it was edifying. Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKadash, Shalom.